Hello everybody and welcome to DnD Icewind Dale. Let me stop the Zelda music. Alright, and let's switch the scene. Yeah, welcome. This is episode, like 5? Probably 5.
More like revamped 3.
What? No, it's the second for me, so...
Yeah, revamped 2. Yeah, we are playing D&D. I posted this game in a bunch of different Discords, so maybe we get a few new people.
How I gonna...
If we do get a few new people, say hello in chat, and I will give you attention for a few seconds before I frantically try to prepare for more D&D for my players here. Yeah, I'm Sololar. I draw sometimes, but I run D&D more often than I draw right now, which means I guess I run more D&D than I draw, so there's nothing more to say really about that. The fun part about running D&D sounds fun until you have to sit down and prepare for it. Then it's a chore. And I don't like chores. That's why I'm not a very good dungeon master. But I will let my players be the critic. And with that, I hand it over to Unicorn. Unicorn, rate me.
Hello, I'm Unicorn. What? Rate you?
I mean, as a dungeon master. But you can introduce yourself too.
Well, I'm Unicorn. I play Dungeons and Dragons and Final Fantasy, and I'm not very interesting.
Oh, come on.
Look into the what's the English word for it? Duden? The lexicon, the
Yeah,
word book. And look,
lexicon.
besides boring, there's a picture of me, or there should be. I was too lazy to submit it.
There is a picture of a distracted unicorn on a boring shore.
Ah, sure.
Yes. Well, yeah, I am. That's the most I do right now.
I'm bored, therefore I am.
Yes. I breathe and I exist, probably. Who wants to go next? I don't want to win.
You have to give it over to somebody else.
Anymore. Then I give it over to Rev because he just muted himself earlier.
Yeah, to not talk over anyone, and so no one hears me stirring my tea. So I'm Rev. I'm playing Aku, the Hobgoblin, not Bugbear. The Hobgoblin Wizard, and when I'm not gaming or forgetting how to play guitar.
What
Yeah.
was it a bard?
Oh no, Bard.
Right. Okay. The moment when I do better than you do.
Stop stealing my class.
It's gonna be a very confused Bard.
Probably.
And yeah, I'm mostly gaming while not forgetting how to play guitar or paint or draw. And well, let's get over to Uno.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh,
you're quiet.
Very low, very quiet.
Hello, can you hear me better?
Not really. Let me...
I mean, better, yes. Satisfyingly good, no.
It's coming through my microphone.
I need to put you on 200% to hear you okay.
Put the microphone in your mouth. Maybe we can hear you better then.
Is this better? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
Okay, I can just do this if this helps.
It does.
I am Una. I am playing Granny Beer, the unconventional life cleric. I'm a student, and I've been doing deadlines recently.
Nice. All right.
at lightning.
And how would you rate me?
How would I rate you? On like a 3-star system.
On a
It's
free
3 stars.
snowflake system.
3 snowflakes.
No, 5. This has to go to 5.
What?
Um,
What?
Well, the 1 is disappointing. The 2 is just above disappointing. The 3 is average, like unremarkable. So German.
I see.
Also fitting to Icewind Dale.
How is this? White, very unremarkable. I can't see any features of the landscape.
No, you do not see the pristine.
But lots of snowflakes.
Like this?
The landscape, of course.
Who
I
knows?
lived.
Just excited to get into the action, you know?
All right.
Mhm.
You just want to get murdered.
You know, maybe I should also introduce myself. What do you think?
Yes, please do
It's your
so.
turn.
Yeah, please do so. So I'm Dreaming Hero. I can also go by Ange or Angela. I'm playing Icewind, my tiefling ranger, who grew up in the 10 towns. And well, she is a little different from everyone, but she's actually quite a nice and kind-hearted soul. Then she
Nice.
may kill you.
Like, as a tiefling, like, what is her skin coloration? Since, like, there are a couple different ones for the tieflings.
It's she has very pale whitish blue skin, so she kind of blends in with the surroundings. And their horns, they're start black and fade blackish blue and fade into a white grayish color. And she has silver, almost white eyes. That also goes for her twin brother.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. I'm trying to read up a bit more on this town that you would travel to next time. Yeah, with that, let's recap real quick for ourselves and maybe for chat. If chat does exist, right now it's Schrodinger's chat. The chat is here, but nobody talks about the chat, so maybe it's not here.
I'm pretty sure we can open a bottle if we get a Vio that isn't one of us.
I do know that a dear friend of mine is watching right now. She's not feeling that well, but I hope she's soon feeling better. Hi.
Welcome, welcome.
I wish her everything to make her feel better than me, because I feel like shit.
So, what has the party done or gathered last session? Please tell me.
Bollocks. Donkey bollocks.
No, that was not the thing. We just
Fish.
Yes, we just met together and realized that everything is kind of being dangerous around us. Like talking wolves, and a person who doesn't feel cold, and maybe a criminal and murderer. And well,
Are you calling me a criminal murderer?
no,
Not
well,
yet.
no, not yet. No, depends. And if you are, well, if you are a danger to my society, I will need to kill you.
Well, she is an elf, so.
I'm an elf and a wizard. I'm a danger to everything and everyone around me.
Where is my
At least
weapon?
you're not wild magic sorcerer.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter yet.
Mild, mild magic.
Mild!
Yeah, that's the diet form.
I cast diet magic,
Wild
thank you very much.
magic wizard. I studied this for 6 months and it still explodes in my face.
But yet, so far the group just get together, meet each other, and manage to catch one fish after several hours and cook it into many, many rations.
It was a
3
big
days for
fish.
it was a big fish. But we realized the system is kinda
Fishy?
difficult. Fishy, yes, that's a good thing. I can't believe you made this pun.
I can't believe it either.
I can't maybe it sounds shellfish, but I think we should change this rule. Else I get very crabby about this all.
You get crabby
There,
about
I
what?
made it worse.
You're tackling this way too hard.
Oof.
I think so. Yeah, Siobhan is not here. She would help me with all the puns, but we wouldn't end them anymore. I have a friend who just does all the puns, all of them.
Is she the pun master?
Oh, he's more than the pun master.
Is she very punny?
Well, everyone else is puny compared to her. Also, I'm very gay for her, so
You are very what for her?
hey. So,
Really? Isn't that sweet?
it is.
Yeah, I'm already getting diabetes.
Sorry, wrong character.
Sounds like a you problem.
Why does my character have no weight and height on skin and hair? What did I do? I don't even have an age.
Doing more reading in case you haven't noticed when I stopped talking. That's because I read.
You didn't even start talking in a proper manner.
Now,
Why would you-
that's
Oh.
why I'm here. I'm the dungeon master. I facilitate talking. Now role play amongst yourselves. Why
Are we
aren't you
role
having
play?
any fun? I specifically requested it.
So we were at Granny Bear's home and
Yes.
cooked fish. That was the last thing we did.
Yes. And
What?
we made a pot of
Mhm.
iterations.
The party has been at a loss of a goal so far, as life in Icewind Dale has not been very exciting. Well, people don't come to Icewind Dale for its excitement. Many people, they will travel up here.
Well, Rev is the bot, so the entertainment is his responsibility.
That means he's failing at entertaining everyone.
So let me, now that
I mean, his muse probably froze to death already.
I will offer you guys some block text to Icewind Dale that is
Can I eat it?
that is given to the new players at the beginning of a campaign, which is not now, but not everybody's heard it yet, and I feel like I need to squeeze out everything out of the book I can get.
I mean, you paid for it.
I did pay for it, so I paid for it twice. I paid for Roll20 and I paid it as a book. And I got the cool dice too, see? I don't even get to use them. Sad.
Did everyone write down that they have extra rations to the fish?
Yep. I think I have.
I
3
didn't
extra
write
rations.
down how many.
You
3. Everyone gets 3.
You can eat fish for 3 days.
And then I explode.
No, then you don't have any fish anymore.
No,
That's
they
boring.
explode.
Yes. After consuming fish for 3 days straight, Snow Elf explodes. For reasons unknown.
Alright.
Science is still baffled by this.
You guys will not hear this, but for Twitch they will listen to Icewind Dale soundtrack music.
That is kind of unfair. How dare you withhold it from us?
I can shoot you the link real quick, so you can have it open in the background.
Who are you going to shoot?
Don't treat me.
Shooting me? Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous. And this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Ariel the Frostmaiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. The folk live in a scattering of settlements known as the 10 Towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frostmaiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and, in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. Alright guys, epic speech over.
Are we done with that fish yet?
Yes, the fish has been
Yes,
rationed.
Grandmother Bear. I've finished the fish. Here's your portion. And we have enough for us to last for the next 3 days. For everyone of us here. Present.
Thank you kindly, dear.
Welcome.
Is
So,
it the next day or is it still today?
It's still today. Let's see. Role play amongst yourselves. As I need to read up a little bit, and then I have a scene plan for you guys.
Well, I guess I'll go tend to this shrine.
So with today, you mean the same day as we catch the fish?
Did you put any thought about how the Gain Mother is represented in this shrine, or like, is it any different from the orthodox view of the Grain Mother?
Well, it's a little bit rural, I'm afraid. I had to make do with the resources I had to hand. It's a makeshift shrine, a place to offer burnt sacrifices. It has a depiction of the Grain Mother, but it's rather simple in construction.
Have you created it out of stone? Like, did you actually get like a statue, like a massive stone slab here, and then made it out of it? Or is it carved like out of bone, like from the scrimshaws that live in the 10 Towns?
I do think I requested the aid of some Grimshaws to help.
Nice, yeah. Could have been carved out of
Carved.
a mammoth tusk. Or something like that.
And fortunately, the Grain Mother has provided.
Yeah.
Oh, so how are you all? Are you all feeling good? Anything I can do to make your stays more comfortable?
A cup of hot tea.
Well, I can make some tea.
sounds lovely.
Alright.
But
I'm not
Well, I
an
don't
elf of
want-
many expectations, especially not from Icewind Dale.
I do not wish to intrude that much longer, so maybe I should head home.
Watch out for talking wolves.
I shall, don't worry. I know most animals live in the woods. I can handle them. And if not, I know how to escape. Mostly.
Very good.
I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe. Who knows what the day brings. I'll see you tomorrow.
All
And I'll
right.
leave when I go home.
You open the door. Outside, it has started to snow again. And as you like trudge through the snow, it has been compressed here in in Dugan's Hole specifically. So it's not hard to walk as long as you stick to the paths. On your way to your house, you will pass the what is it called? Torque's caravan. Last time I didn't give a proper description of it because this quest doesn't have block text, but it's supposed to be used as like the beginner quest, so to say, which is like, oh man, like shit. I like block text; they're so useful.
Do your job, you didn't say faster.
The Torque's caravan, as you like walk past it, it consists of 3 heavily laden dog sleds, and they are pulled each by 6 sled dogs. Now I want you to imagine the Bernardiners, the dogs with the funny little flask around their necks.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine those. That's what they look like. And also this caravan has like let's see, they have like 4 people with them, who you see like they are taking care of the dogs and helping packing and unpacking some of the stuffs. Right now packing again to prepare to head to rest in here before they continue travel. So they're packing up the goods. Yeah, you see Torga Icewind herself, who is the shield dwarf in charge of all of this, barking orders at her, at the humanoids. They're humans, pretty much. Yeah.
Parking orders at the dogs.
No, the dogs bark back. But the
The
humans
subordinates.
don't. Yeah.
Mutiny.
Yeah. It actually has a description because of her flag. It bears the company's emblem, a gold wolf's paw on a black field. That's how you recognize it's Torque's caravan of what she sells. Yeah. Small stuff that you found out what you could buy there. Like, besides the trinkets, right? And what you read in the player's handbook, like cut wood, flint and tinder, flasks of whale oil, blankets, furs, rations, bottles of wine, casks of cheap ale, medicines, and well, oh, I should not say what else. Huh, okay. And maybe more. Well, you did. I think you did have an impression that she was kind of fishy.
Yes.
So while you walk past there, I would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Da, 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 da. Did you know I have a passive perception of 15? Just wanted to say that.
All right. That is good to know. 14.
Yeah, even less than my passive one. It's like, what?
All right. So what is happening is the guys there, they have their backs turned to you as they like pick up like stuffing more stuff into sacks and putting it on the cart of the dog sled. and you see out of one of the sacks, it appears to be like one of those big brown potato sacks, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite sizable. And
Yes.
you just happen to notice that out of the sack is dangling a hand.
What? There's a hand. Hey, I have medicine. Can I say that it's severed or something like that?
And
Like it's
then you
real?
hear like the footsteps as the guys are talking again, and they're like walking in your like they're about to turn around to like where you are. Do you wish to be in plain sight?
No, I
Okay.
do not.
Okay. As a hunter, I'm going to say I'm going to allow you to like turn around the corner and like okay, let's stay like behind this house real quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will just hide
Yeah.
behind the house and
And you hear what appears to be something like a huh, and then one of them is like talking now to one of them says like
Must have been the wind.
stupid Simon, totally fucking do the knot right. You got no idea about your knots, do you? Like what? And there's like an argument happening, and you hear like something like when somebody gets slapped across their head, like downward, like bam.
oh, can I do a quick peek, like carefully?
Okay, what do you want to see? Are you looking for something specifically, or just like what's happening?
That's what's happening. Like yeah.
You see their backs turned back to you as they walk back to another sled and fill it up. One of them is like parading the other, but the sack that you've seen before has been tidied up and like put up proper. It's no longer showing a hand hanging out of the top of it.
Great. Nice to know that there was a hand. And it did not look like some mummified hand that's, don't know, used for dark rituals, something like.
So you look at your hand, and then you imagine that it had human colors, and that's what it looked like. Like
that's
the
fresh.
wrist below was hidden by the sack itself, and it was like dangling outside, kinda limp, like frozen stiff.
Oh, frozen stiff.
Well, it is cold outside.
It is cold outside.
Every day.
It's very. You know, whenever you kill, they are very, very well preserved.
Oh yeah. So it was like mummified by ice, maybe. But not
Imagine
like
spring.
yeah.
Imagine spring when everything is thawing and you find all the bodies you didn't find before. That will be terrible. Great. Maybe I should go back to the others.
All right.
How's the weather?
It's snowing outside. It's starting to snow stronger to the point where it's hard for you to see down the road. You know, like next morning it's going to be like another half a meter of snow on top of everything.
Okay, so that makes a little sense to just turn back, so I should probably...
I mean, all this village,
Just
like every
head on
house
home
is within
first.
like 200 meters of each other. Like this is a tiny community. You
Well, I
can
do
go
live at a
from
healer's hut,
one
you know.
house to from one house off the edge to the other one in 5 minutes.
Oh, that is really small. I do turn back to tell the others about what I saw.
All right. What are you guys doing in the meantime? Like, except for eating? Or is it like what do you do when you have ample free time and not much else?
I study the implications of creating a black hole while on a planet.
Oh, okay.
Because you tend to apparently you tend to stop having a planet then.
So are you the meme where the camera zooms in on your face and we see mathematical formula pop up like blend in and out behind you and around your
No.
head?
No, because I don't let people see my thoughts. Except with magic, and then
Are you...
Just imagine.
It's more like she's sitting there, one leg crossed over the other, a book on her lap, and a cup of tea, and just like thinking over the implications what a fireball would do in a snowstorm because it would evaporate the water explosively. So you not only get set on fire, you get also flash boiled by hot steam.
Do not flash boil us, please. That's all I ask.
I don't have any fireballs right now, so you're safe of that.
Hey. At least one silver lining.
Also, I have no intention to burn my allies, because that tends to have the effect of not having any more allies.
Are we allies yet?
We are allies
right now,
in
you
the...
are
We are allies in the common goal of not wanting to freeze to death and die. Or get eaten by wolves, or anything at all.
I mean, not freeze and die. We both can manage that without trying. But the roof thing, that makes sense.
Also, I was tasked to resolve some murder, so that's a thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Rhiannon live in the shrine, or do they have their own place?
She lives wherever she can get a roof.
Okay, you have a roof here.
And if she can get a roof without having to pay for it in terms of money, she will gladly accept it.
Well, I mean, you can stay here as long as you need a place to stay.
I mean, I'm even willing to put my magic to work.
Oh, now that you mention it, we do need some repairs on the roof.
I'm not sure if I can do that with magic.
You do have the repair roof spell, right?
No, my Draconic Master did not thought this would be necessary.
Well, I just figured with your is it gravity magic?
It's graviturgy, but it's more like I would make the hole in the roof even larger.
Gravitation?
Yes, but you could make the equipment easier to carry out.
Oh yeah, that I can also use mending magic on it, piece by piece. However ineffective that would be.
Well, you can certainly give it a shot.
I mean, I'm willing to do it. It's not like I don't have time on my hand.
You rest. You've had a very busy fishing day, and you know, if you feel up for it in the morning, we can give it a try.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put my book aside.
And then the
Climb
door
on the roof.
opens.
And I get smashed in the door with a face, smashed in the face with a door.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I not?
The door
roll something
opens into your face. How are you quick to react, or do you like get punched in the face by door? Oh man, the door is a true evil here. Oh no, it's getting slammed into your face. At Dreaming Hero, you do feel stark resistance as you open the door. Like you slammed into something.
Wait, what? Is everyone okay? Oh, Granny Bear, you're fine. Good.
I mean, that's usually why you stand to the side of the door when you open it, and not in front of the door.
Usually. But
Yeah,
you have book wisdom, not practical wisdom.
Depends on what. I know how to survive.
You know how doors
However,
work.
I know, like Rhiannon.
How do I door?
I just ignore the ice elf right now, or snow elf, or whatever. It's the god here, so.
No,
Did he
God
fall
is...
asleep
okay.
again? I mean, Akura.
Okay.
Akur should be here, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
right?
Did he
Ref?
fall asleep
I think
again?
we might have gone outside for a smoke. We had a smoke.
Ah, that was a snowman you went past.
I was prepared to say
There's a pipe
there was a
sticking out of
smoking,
it.
there was a piping snowman outside.
And smoke was rising up for no apparent reason.
Magic. Decorative illusion magic.
I closed the door behind me because it's cold outside. No one wants cold houses.
Oh yeah, of course. As you do.
Yes,
I mean-
I am polite, you know? I was taught to be polite and kind. Not like some ice elf here. Be polite to the elders and stuff.
I was about to repair the roof, you person.
Be nice.
Person.
Hello, Granny.
I am
Yes.
nice right now.
So, where's the hobgoblin? I kind of saw something terrible.
Let me go look in the back room. Occur, are you still here?
Probably fallen asleep thanks to Granny's last sermon.
He's
Huh?
just asleep in the back room.
How do you
Uh,
sleep? Like sitting?
Yeah, given his new job and the weather out here, he has learned to get sleep whenever he can, be it sitting somewhere in the corner, lying, or sometimes even standing, if need be.
He's just taking a power nap. Perhaps there can be like a message for when he wakes up.
You can also just kick him to wake him up.
Yeah, I was thinking about gently taking
As a note on
one
him,
step I
kick
have.
me if you need me.
Poke him. I gently poke him at the shoulder. Because I do not know how they react. So,
Already new plan.
You're under attack.
no, he should not.
Okay, I stab everyone. No.
Reaction, stabbing.
Excuse me. On my way home, I passed a caravan and just they were loading up their stuff right now, probably for rest, and I saw
Well,
something.
the traders? That's kind of what they do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of what I do, but I don't think most traders pack people in fact. I saw a frozen hand
Frozen
peeking
hand.
out of. Yeah, it looked like the hand of someone who was in the snow too long. Like, you know what happens to bodies when they lay in the snow for long.
Shit, I bought 5 rations on them.
And,
Maybe
well,
they're just carrying them around until they can drop them off at the next burial site.
Yeah, let's hope that one.
Or
I
they
mean,
make them
do you
like-
want to investigate this? As the local investigator of potential criminal activities and such sorts.
Wasn't
I mean,
these-
that would be the thing to discuss now. Should we go after this? If yes, how?
I'm so bored. If you go with investigating, I will assist you.
Didn't you say something about a serial killer?
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, didn't you?
Oh yes, we were kind of.
So is this maybe one of their victims? I mean, it
I,
looked like
I
that.
haven't heard. There wasn't the saying that the victims get transported around.
Well, you know,
Didn't hear anything of that. They were found in the cities usually. I'm not sure. Do I remember from the reports if they seemed to have been killed where they were found or transported in any way?
you know, when animals have time, they eat their
It's
stuff on the spot.
it's
But
more
it's
like they were found like in a back
not, they leave
alley
it behind.
or something like that.
But in their city of origin.
Yes.
Well, did you see this village? It's pretty small.
Yeah,
Kinda
there's still
don't-
one or two back alleys you could.
Yeah, but you would be found out pretty quickly. It's easier to just put you into a bag.
Something else that should be found out very quickly would be someone just going missing. So I kind of expect they brought this corpse from. If you didn't see anything completely
Really?
different.
Well, we do have people missing because of the wolf thing. So would this really would this really make a difference? People going out and dying of cold because they couldn't return in time because the nightfall came. That happens all the time recently.
Well, you as a hunter should know, probably. Did this body look frozen, like was lying in the snow yesterday, or has been killed, has died this morning, or has been lying out there in the cold for a few weeks?
Do I know?
So I would say that the body did fit in a bag, and you saw the hand dangling out. It was definitely frozen stiff. Like it has been dead for several days already. But
Okay.
at some point they must have put it in the bag, so it was not frozen then to make it fit. Because you couldn't put, like, a person wouldn't die and then lay on the ground and then put it, like, freeze over and then put it in the bag, because it would be too stiff to fold the body that
So
way.
it died, they put it in, and then it froze.
Yes, like during travel.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure the pool lad or Lance or whatever died first and was then put into the bag, frozen over to their fate.
I mean, it is easier to put dead people in bags instead of alive people.
Yes, tends to be the case.
Granny
Okay.
Beer sees an opportunity.
Dude, what?
For
To
your
become a
life
dead
goal,
person?
I mean.
I was going to say that if there's a chance that someone's injured, perhaps I should come with. If I could sort of heal them, I would very much want to explore that avenue.
I mean,
It's
if
possible that they're still alive.
They are frozen stiff.
Well, then we better move quickly.
oh, you maybe even you as a snow elf know the saying, someone isn't dead until they're warm and dead, but given that the body seemingly didn't really look, or did look like it started to, what you could call in this weather, decompose, I don't think there's much help to be given to that body.
Plus, even if you heal most of the body, all of the limbs would have taken so much damage from the cold that they would be useless.
Aaron, you only saw a hand, am I correct?
Yeah, I only saw a hand dangling out of the sack, but it was like a big potato sack or something, like one of the huge ones.
Of
I
epic
mean,
proportions.
was the sack big enough that a whole person could fit into it?
Yes.
And was it a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I
a
mean,
whole
you know,
adult
if you hug your knees, you would fit inside.
Okay, I would fit inside. Good.
I'm gonna put on my coat.
Granny, what are you doing?
Probably
you
something
intending-
crazy.
Are you intending to investigate this now?
Well, if someone's got frostbite, I need to be there to heal them.
They were like for people taking care of the dogs, and they kind of sounded tough. And I overheard two people talking because of the sack being open. I think they had an argument. I don't know if going there would be a good idea. Like not alone.
Granny
If
Beer,
you go, I go with you.
Well, if dead or not, recently dead or not, they were transporting people and didn't want anyone to know. That's definitely something to be investigated and something maybe not to instantly confront them with.
It's fishy.
It's very fishy.
I mean, confronting them about it directly is the fastest way to get a reaction out of them, and you as the local authority
Get what
probably
out of it?
a
Oh,
reaction.
a reaction. Okay,
Oh my
I
god.
misunderstood you very much.
No, same
What?
here.
What did you?
To get
I hear
a
directions, so don't
reaction
worry.
out of them.
Oh, a reaction.
I mean, depends how much they like killing.
That's the Icewind alien slang for reaction.
Mm,
Oh, having a reaction.
Misunderstandings every time.
Only with the non-locals, okay?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
locals
they're like,
totally know.
they're absolutely wild animals here. Crazy. Bunch of lawless, happy townfolk enjoying each other. Barbarians everywhere.
Barbarians. I'm no
And
barbarian.
they're like, the barbarians are at the spine of the world, of course. What are you talking about?
The barbarians, yeah, so civilized. What are you talking about?
The most civilized barbarians ever.
Yeah, they actually say hello and give you a warning and ask about your name before they kill you.
Yes. Hello, how are you? Oh, your day wasn't that well. Let me end it for
Can I
you.
ask you a question?
It was nice to
No.
meet you.
Yes, it was nice to meet you.
Knife to meet you.
Okay, let's investigate the murder.
Yeah, let's have a stab at it.
Corey, you see all of those like random people taking over your job right in front
No,
of you.
I'm following behind him. He is the leader of this party, as we have established
You
already.
might
Oh,
even
God,
lose your
right.
weekly salary from this.
Why should I? I'm working with him. Or at least
Okay,
that's
yeah.
what I'm going to tell everyone if this works out.
Look
If
at
not, they
those
were completely on their own.
failed investigators, third party, that had nothing to do with me. Ruining my job.
I didn't encourage them to do my business.
I only do that because they're hunting in my... No, I do not hunt people. I think.
So it's the four bodyguards, Torga Icewind and Sefek Caltro, which are 6 people, and from like the cursory glance, Sefek Caltro was a able-bodied adventurer, more or less. Like I
Also,
mean,
he doesn't. He is not freezing,
yes,
right? He was a guy who was not freezing.
like Torga Icewind is a shield dwarf who already travels from town to town to buy and sell. So like she is not like a commoner. That's for sure. That's a tough job, that to give you an idea. The other thing is 6 people. Everybody's aware of the action economy.
So what? How do we want to do this? I mean, we can't just go in there and just kill them. That doesn't sound right.
I can just go talk to them.
Not to mention
Yeah,
that
you
if we
want-
just go there and kill them, they'd probably rather kill us.
Who said
Plus,
it?
Yeah, and
plus
if
it would be
it-
murder.
And if we didn't do anything, then it would be pretty dumb.
To a unicorn, it would be murder if it's illegal. And if it's illegal, it's up to a core.
Aha, okay. That's how this is how it works today, okay. I'm so happy we are on the side of law. So does this mean I'm officially lawful now?
Aaron, which one of the caravans had the hand in it?
The only one that's currently in town.
It's one caravan and they have 4 people
Sorry,
taking care of the...
It has
Up
3
the dock.
compartments, as I understand it.
Okay, grandmother bear, it's okay.
Wow. Are you gaslighting Granny Bear? What's happening here?
No,
So
no,
it is
I don't wanna
3
know
dog
what's
sleds,
on here.
it's 3 dog sleds, yes.
but one caravan. They travel together.
And I did not see where the bag went. I don't know what they did exactly with it.
It's
Well,
on one of the
Right.
dog sleds, more or less. You know, like on the...
Yeah.
They have a part where they put all of the stuff on, and then they can stand like side by side on this dog sled, 2 person on one sled, as they get pulled by 6 dogs.
Very big dogs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to fight the dogs.
So they
look
have.
cute.
Oh yeah, they also have. So they have 18 dogs with them.
That are probably not strand attack dogs. Because they're fucking Bernardinas.
Wait. You can roll me an animal handling check real quick to assess the doggies.
Assess the dog.
There's
Can
some
I?
dogs that might be closer to huskies
Yeah.
I
If you
wanna.
guys
or
have,
even mastiffs.
if you guys have proficiency, those were Bernardiners because I loved that idea in my head. But
Who the
they're
fuck has animal handling proficiency? No one.
Animal handling proficiency.
Who would have thought?
Oh fuck.
a 9.
Yes.
Those were good dogs. They're like, is there food? Are you playing
yeah,
with me? I'm bored.
Can
Kind
I
of
eat
dogs.
you?
Can I help
Those
you?
are-
I like
You know,
helping
those are
people.
fluffy dogs. I don't think they would hurt us.
Plus, they're also all tied to the sled.
Unless they
so-
think we are food for some reason.
Are you food?
I'm kind of are Bernardina even fit enough for being sled dog?
I don't know.
Kind of. Oh great. So
These are because in Icewind Dale, Bernardiners are like local dogs, okay?
you know what? Those are just pot Bernardinas, pot husky. They look like Bernardinas, but they have the 12 huskies.
There are surely also huskies as well.
I thought they used the X peaks instead.
I want a giant husky.
Who
Right
doesn't?
on.
I
So
don't.
Malamute.
I want the right dog for the tiefling now.
You can do that for the halfling.
The halfling already has an owl.
Then what do you need?
Let me play my druid who turns into a 300-pound wolf.
I mean, can I ride the wolf?
Oh, you have heard about big wolves outside of town, as big as a horse.
As big as a pony, at least.
First, let's kill the bandits. Second, let's negotiate with the wolves and use them as mounts.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, of course.
Mr. Kerr, do you have an angle of approach for this that you'd like to take?
We should probably make sure what we saw is right. Maybe make sure we identify the right dog sled, then come back during the night. While
Well,
not everyone is awake and watching us. And
Yeah, so we sneak in.
make sure it is the dead body they're carrying with them.
Makes sense.
Do you mind if I inquire whether any of them are suffering from serious frostbite?
Feel free to. I'm not sure what you try to gain from this, but feel free.
Caravan master.
Okay.
I go with Grandma Bea in case something happens, like she slips or something.
Okay,
And
so
make
at thi-
sure you find out which of the dogs lays the sack with the corpses on.
At this time,
While you're
it's
there.
like early evening, like shortly before 6. The sun has gone down long ago because you only have like 4 hours of twilight because it's too cloudy for the sun to penetrate.
It's wintertime. It's always wintertime.
Yes, it's the everlasting rhyme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go outside again, and yeah, so yeah, you go towards where the sleds were, and you see like 2 of them has been pulled away already. As like on the last one, 2 guys are poking the dogs like back on, like they're eating their last meal before they.
Oh, they're already leaving.
That's what it looks like. What do you want to do?
Already leaving in the dark?
Are you asking?
Yes, you know what? I do ask if they're already leaving in the dead of night. Like, why?
Okay.
It's dangerous to
The
go.
the man turns around. This one, he looks like early 20s. Has a gruff face about him, like a very square jaw with a scruffy but very light beard,
Greetings.
like scraggling hairs everywhere. And he says, "Oh, leaving? Oh, no. We should be here for like another day.
Okay, here's a.
If you wish to buy something, we're here tomorrow. Just taking cover of the snow in the by the trees over yonder." And he like points towards a slight rise.
Okay.
Like there's some straggler trees around the village here that using that to span out tent cover for the snow.
Okay, because I was wondering where the other dogs and stuff were. Like, now traveling in the dark would be suicidal.
Friend, I don't know your name, but I wanted to ask: are any of your traveling companions suffering from frostbite? I'm a healer, and I'm here to offer my services
All right.
if you need them.
Yeah. He looks at you a bit like suspicious. Why don't you roll me a persuasion check? So right now he is indifferent towards you, and we are checking if he feels like becoming friendly or not.
He just got offered free healing.
So it should be easy.
A 14?
It's a
Or at
14.
least discount
It
healing.
should actually be easier to persuade them.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, 14. He says, "Oh, yeah. Actually, I've been having problem with me fingers. It get the shakes, you know. It's a hard job. Don't get much warmth."
Do you want to go somewhere warm and I can have a look if you like?
Let's see. Would he like to have a look? He doesn't. So the other guy is looking skeptical, like shaking his head, and like it looks like he wants to raise a word. Like he's what is the word like when the body language shows like he doesn't approve, and so he like turns to him and says like, "What? She a nice lady? She can do something about the shakes. Would be cool."
No, would be warm.
My name is Burnt, by the way. Yeah, sure. If you can help, I will accept.
Very well. Would you like me coming to your abode, or do you want to come to...
Oh, it's not very warm on our
My place.
campsite, so if you have a house, then it only will take like a couple minutes, right? Or like, do you
That's
need?
correct.
Okay, yeah. I'll come with you.
Let's
And-
just try it around the corner.
Yeah, the other guy's like, screw this. I'll wait on campsite fire. And he like takes off.
Okay, campsite.
Well, I guess I'm going back to the shrine to
Yep.
look to the sky.
All right.
I will come with them because it would be suspicious if I left now.
It would be.
Yes.
You know, he comes in. Akor and Rhiannon witness this. He's like looking around like suspiciously, like this is he doesn't really know this place. And most people here are very unfriendly, and he's also not like a very friendly guy himself.
So, Bernd, what brings you on the caravan? Are you looking for work, or are you just wanting to see the more of Icewind Dale?
Yeah, he starts like taking off his like a massive shawl that covers his neckline, and like undoes his gloves with a slight shake, and he will say, "Well, work is work. Can't do much for a living out there. Besides fishing and logging wood."
And are you on good terms with your employer? He seems like quite a stringy businessman.
He side eyes you a little bit, but focuses at pulling out his hand, and you can see the frostbite on like the short and ring finger on his left hand as he pulls off the glove. Like, well, harsh, but nothing new. Do what must get done for the job.
Interesting. So Bia will start tending to the wound. She will cast Cure Wounds if necessary.
You can roll me a medicine check.
I could help with that, with medicine.
Do you
I know
have
it.
a medicines kit or herbalism kit of some sort?
I have a herbalism kit.
I also have Herbalism Kit.
Okay. So, like, if you use the medicines kit, I would give you like an auto success on this.
I just got Herbalist, so maybe I can give you some herbs to take with you. Rub it into your hands to keep your hands warm.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Roll me the medicine check.
Can I assist somehow?
Oof.
Please do.
Yes.
Otherwise, I just killed
Yes,
this man.
you can assist. So Granny Bia is like pulling out the leaves, but you see like the leaves, like there she has like a couple different ones collected inside. Oh, 15, okay. Collected inside, and the ones that she's pulling out has like a different edge on the leaves. That's like slightly curvy instead of the straight ones. That should be used
I'm like thinking like,
against
rub this ointment onto your skin. It will warm you. No, then it's like this ointment will widen your blood vessels, making you freeze faster to death.
yeah.
I gently give her the right one. Oh. Okay, how do I do that? I'm standing to her and don't you think those would be more effective and enter the correct one? Like I assist her.
Yeah, they're easy to switch because they look the leaves look very similar on process up, but only one of them is really helpful against frostbites.
So I'm like, look, they look fresher, I think. And
Oh, come see me. You know my eyesight these days.
maybe you find someone who can help with your eyes. I'm happy you take the off.
But just one more question before you do go.
Okay.
Do you know if there's anything suspicious going on with your caravan? Anything sort of weird, or I don't know. Anything strike you as odd?
So he looks at you, and he looks like over at Erwin, and you hear the fall of a dice rolling, and he's like, everything's fine. I should really get going. Come by the shop tomorrow, Granny. And he like tries to like walk past Erwin to the door. Are you trying to like stop him in any ways? Or are you guys like, is this what do you guys do? he reaches out for the door and puts his hand on the handle as he like hastily grabs like his gloves, holds onto his gloves and shawl.
Are you sure you don't want some tea before you go?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Opens the door.
No, I grabbed him at the. I grabbed him. That's really fun.
Okay.
I kind of stand in his way. Like, are you cool? You know, if you want to leave, you can't just put on your stuff first, but.
So as soon as you put your hand on him, he looks at you, and this is like the. He is incredibly tense now. You don't need to roll an insight for this, but he's very. This is very much the. The moment before a fight breaks out, as he looks into your eyes to read your intentions here. Are you letting go? Like are you saying something? What were you saying?
I tell him, let me see. Do not fear what happened here. Anything here stays in the shrine, and we only meant good with well intentions. And I hand him some more of the herbs for later use. Don't forget those, in case it gets worse again.
First off, are you being honest? If so, roll me a persuasion check.
I'm honest.
Okay.
Oh.
Because it does sound like you're trying to intimidate him, maybe?
Well, I am a tiefling. I do look intimidating.
So that's why I want to know, like, are you lying? Are you trying to, like, intimidate him? Or, like, you're giving him the herbs? That sounds to me like you want to help him, right?
Yeah, I want to help him. I'm gentle. I do mean what I say.
So
this
basically,
guy did need help.
You say the words, but he felt to like he was in danger. Like something you guys said triggered something in him. Like, well, that he needs to get out of here now. So he doesn't say much. Says, thanks, and waits for you a little bit for you to let go first.
Yes,
Okay.
I just slowly removed my hand and to offer the herbs.
Right. Tomorrow.
Can I open the door now and smack him in the face with it?
Is this your plan, Rihanna?
I don't have a plan.
What are you doing? Are you making the door heavier?
Now, what's happening? You want to open the door, but he opens the door instead, and you fall inside.
I'm not that clumsy. Stop making me look like a fool.
I wouldn't dream of it. Let's
Still
see.
better than him opening the door to the outside and smacking you in the face again.
This door smacks you in the face both sides.
It would be funnier if Rhiannon just
Rhiannon
just opened the door now and smacked him in the face with it.
No, from now, Zonala already decided that every door we open will smack me in the face.
But it would be
Even the
funnier
doors that open upwards will smack me in the face in the process.
Roll me a d20.
Ooh.
Unicorn.
What d20? The blue one, the red one, the purple
The
one?
attack roll with the door.
What? 20.
Roll an 11 or higher. You are opening the door and it smacks him in the face. He's like, ah! Like he doesn't say anything. He just lets out like a deep sigh of defeat.
Oh, what?
Oh,
You clumps.
Oh, apologies. I didn't see you behind the door.
Are you like as a snow elf? Is your culture generally like smaller than humans, or are you like tall, slender elves? Because this man is like 188 in heights.
Then he's like Not much. I'm 180,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because like
so he's a bit taller than me.
some elves are like petite, so to say, and other elves.
She
are
is,
like the-
is I mean, most of her is hidden between dress and mantle,
Okay. Yeah.
so no one has seen a true statue.
Yeah. He's going to whisper out like a "Don't mention it," and like stride past you.
Yeah, I will let him go. I will not fireball him in the butt.
I will not take insults from his transgression.
Did he transgress?
You don't have a formula for that.
Shh. How do I transgression?
Ah, the giant huskies are cute.
No, they're not cute. They're fluffy and monstrous.
Hello. I can maul you to death, you know. Also, do you have a stick or something? Can you
I
throw
will
it for
eat
me?
your face while you sleep.
I know they're cute.
Fantastic.
Well,
You know what? I want a hellhound for the halfling as right animal.
a hellhound in a frozen wasteland.
What? Secondary?
No, that's for the halfling.
At least it's gonna be warm.
Well, that was
Okay.
the best I could do.
Yeah, we hear the dripping of water inside of your homestead, like of this little altar, as the snow is melting on your roof and dripping through the hole.
I wanted to repair that hole.
You wanted to.
Yes.
It's snowing outside.
Well, I'm a snow elf. I'm not stopped by that. I declare.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why don't you roll? Do you have a skill that fits here? Like carpentry.
That skill doesn't exist.
It's a
Um,
Not
tool.
proficient with
Tools that
carpenter
you can
too.
have.
Do you have a tool proficiency in any sorts, or do you
No.
wish to use a spell, or are you just like going up
I mean,
there?
I said what I can use, what I can mend with magic, I will mend with magic, and the rest is a hammer, nails, and pieces of wood.
so are you taking the wood pieces and use mending?
If
to
it
mend
works.
I don't
Hey,
know.
don't question if it works.
I mean, it would probably work if it was a living branch still.
No, I can mend everything.
So,
It's even worse if it lives.
oh,
Then it
Yeah.
probably won't work.
Ah,
and this is
okay.
how Siamese twins were created. We
I hope
bent
not.
them
Most
together.
weird things in the world were created by bored wizards
Or mad wizards.
Man,
who
You know,
usually
bird of the
started out bored. Yeah.
rabbits.
I really would like an owl that could like fucking maul somebody. Let's take a bear and an owl, put them together. I call them bear owls. But then their PR department talked to him like, no. You can't sell them with the bear owl name. You need to change it up. What about owl bears? And then
Yeah.
they were
And on top of that, he gave them a very bad temper.
I mean, the mimics probably were also born out of boredom. Oh, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna drown this item now in my magic powers. Oh my god, it's alive!
It's
Oh
time
my god, it's eating my leg.
It's time you guys meet the Ooze Wizard.
No.
No.
All
Can I
right.
not?
Uh,
I
roll,
choose to not.
roll me a strength skill check, unicorn.
A strength attribute check or a strength related attribute check?
No,
A
you
skill
just
check.
roll strength.
Okay, that's a strength attribute check, not a strength
Yes.
skill check.
Oh yeah, you're right. 18.
18,
So-
18. I win.
So the mend spell is of very little use to you up here. But you can, you have to go up there with shingles. It's hard. It's exhausting. and you will be covered in snow from like top to bottom. And you're like spending a good hour up there. But you get it fixed.
Congratulations, your roof has been fixed.
What was
Somewhere in that time, shortly after the bodyguard was probably out of view from the cabin, I would join in the rest of the group.
I just imagine you step out of the shadow in the corner of the room.
That's exactly what happened.
Or dust of the half ton of snow that's gathered above me.
Yeah, you're the snowman. You shake off the snow and step out again.
No, he just walks out of it and leaves the hole in the snow.
Oh my god.
Ready for next use.
Hello, okay. I hope your search was more successful than ours.
I was just trying to stay out of here. I had no search. What was your plan? Did anything work? What were you doing with him?
So we did help him with
We
his
poisoned
firstborn.
him with the plants. What? I'm sorry.
I was just testing the waters to see if the whole crew was in on it, or if it was just one individual.
He did act like we did. I think we did step on something because he did act like something was wrong when we asked if there was something suspicious going around.
Maybe for the next time, if you have plans like that, trying to interrogate someone, I have some, experience, of course, because of my line of work with that, and I could have helped you if I had known what's going on. Had known what was going on.
Okay, next time.
Sorry.
Like with charisma checks or fucking inspiration.
I didn't want to make the individual feel pounded at all. It was more just a general inquiry.
Well, to be honest, as he was leaving, he looked very hounded.
Well, I mean, that is why I didn't push the matter. But beyond that, I have no particular plans.
One question. Did the characters really hear the dice fall? You said something like that.
Oh
I
no,
think.
that was a joke.
Ah, okay.
It was
Sure,
probably
yeah.
a piece of shingle or wood that was dropping from the roof.
it was a flat joke. Like I say it seriously. That's what makes it funny. In theory. But you know,
Oh, okay,
mileage may
great.
vary.
I'm very bad at.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
okay.
So I ask. I do think something is afoot how he acted, but also they don't seem to be in a very good shape either. I mean,
Let's have you or Bia, or both if you want, roll on like you guys wanted to see if he was suspicious, then you can roll me
Yes.
an insight check.
where's my insight? Oh, that shouldn't be that bad.
You are
Okay.
the two wisdom characters in the party. If your whiz checks are bad,
See,
He was a
grandmother
bad
says.
apple.
You
Oh.
see, actually, that makes super sense that I fail and that grandmother knows.
Oh, Granny has seen it before and it has happened again. This is a conspirator who sees the opportunity for quick riches for deplorable means. And he is taken one step too far. This
His
time.
mother would not be pleased to see him now.
Yes. These are like the haunted looks of somebody who knows what they're doing is wrong, but they chose to do it anyways because of the reward if everything goes by plan.
Goes well.
Yes.
And they're probably getting killed if they talk.
You know like the kinds of people I refer to. I hope it gives a good mental picture for Granny Bea and the viewers.
Thank you.
She probably pictures hot apple pie.
Apple pie.
He's a bad apple and shouldn't belong in this pie.
Echo, I am very confident now that there is something definitely afoot. But in terms of evidence, we still don't have anything.
But
I
we
believe
do know their campsite.
I leave the rest in your hands. You're capable, God. What's the word? Authority.
You
May I
strong.
interject that he's probably warned?
We should probably go after them. I mean, in case they change their campsite now. But I don't think he will say something. Because if he does, he may get in trouble as well.
You think he might be being coerced?
No, what I think is that his friend, colleague, whatever, it didn't look like he wanted him to go at all. So if he were like coming there and told them now about this, he would probably get something like, I told you, and maybe get in trouble himself. I don't think he wants trouble at all. That's why he left. So I don't think he will talk.
But he may act nervous and give himself away.
Yeah. We could just investigate when the night is on our side. When they're asleep.
Well, infiltration really isn't my strong suit, I'm afraid.
But if we just take everything we have heard, at least, or I have heard, as true, what seems to be is that this Sefek is at least something like the head bodyguard and somewhat in charge and intimidating the rest of the group to stay with his boss and to keep quiet of murdering, transporting corpses, whatever their area of expertise now is.
What makes me wonder is why they shouldn't they be capable of taking care of each other so they wouldn't get frostburned. The dwarf didn't look like they had any problems.
I don't know what he can do. He just seems to be unaffected, but that's. I don't know if that's something he can extend to others.
Maybe it's just, maybe there's other for people are just exchangeable, like not even full members.
Disposable. That might be.
Yes.
They're not even
mean,
level
yeah,
1
I am
fighters.
kind of getting the idea that we would need to get this Sefek and or at least him alone, especially since he's also the main suspect of the murder cases, so his boss might also become a problem. But I think he is the main person to focus on, so we would have to find him alone. I don't think the other bodyguards would be much of a problem if he cannot directly intimidate them for what reason whatsoever.
So the plan is to find the suspect alone.
Or at least focus on him so he can intimidate someone else. But ideally, yeah, we would need to find him alone.
I'm afraid my powers of the Grey Mother don't extend that far. Unless they need healing.
Not from the code, he doesn't.
Perhaps we could make a gift package.
Time with the wrong herbs?
Uh, I will. I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Care to elaborate? What gift package?
Well, I just think we have a lot of spare fish. Perhaps we could make an excuse to meet
Help them
with the
out.
head guard to make a show of giving gifts.
That would be off-brand for Dukenhole residents.
But Grandma the Bear is not a resident.
I mean, that might either make them like us
I mean, you could just.
more, or
try-
make them even grow more suspicious of us.
Might I suggest just trade it for something else?
Yes.
They are traders. Just offer them this for something else.
I was under the impression that we wanted to talk to the head of the guard, not the traders.
I-
Zephyr?
Don't think it's just talking to him, it's getting him away from the group. Because in case violence breaks out, which I kind of anticipate with him being a bodyguard of the group, and him not looking very sociable, and given what we are accusing him of,
We
kind
have
of...
some magic tricks that could work. Like, I know that other tiefling can do like stuff like making sounds. Had one in the town for a long time, so who taught me Infernal, but I can't do it. But we had on. Can you maybe do something like that?
No.
So you can't. No voices, no cantrip. No, that's sad. I can only make a frostbolt. That's not very distracting.
Depends on where you hit them.
In the campfire, of course. Because if anything is surprising and unwanted, it's a fire going out. I was thinking that if we made noise, that we could maybe distract them. But we would
I
also
forgot I haven't used that in ages.
use what?
What could we tell this person that would bring him to meet with us in the dark? Or somewhere away from the camp?
Perhaps
Because we definitely have a way of talking to him without anyone hearing it.
Give him a target to murder. In the
Uh,
name of his goddess.
his goddess.
Or god, or whoever he receives his kill orders from.
I was going to suggest.
I'm not that bad at lying. I'm not sure if I'm good enough at that to impersonate a deity.
Impersonate a deity and assign him to kill one of us?
I love the idea that people will say, unironically, I'm not that bad at lying.
I'm pretty good.
It is such a Dungeons and Dragons phrase.
I mean, I have, in my time as town guard,
I have
needed
lied
to talk shit to
people
enough
in my past.
people.
I will remember that.
Granny Bia will remember this.
Oh no!
Perhaps the message of a secret admirer would draw his attention.
This granny is far too horny for this game.
I
No.
just imagine. Okay,
No.
townspeople here look like rat people. Like he's not going to get in on this action. Nope.
That's why they don't stay for that long here.
Nobody comes here. The people here likes to be alone by
No one.
themselves. It's a
They
hole.
they probably don't even see that much of a difference between me and them. They're like, okay, look, that's another weird child. This one has horns.
Yeah. I think they would literally call you Outlander. instead of by your name.
It's
Outlander. Have you caught a fish again or got pulled into the waters?
Caught one.
They're
I
like,
caught water.
and you like one of them hands the other guy 2 coppers as he crumbles something, and the other guy's like beaming.
That's actually them calling me Outlander wouldn't even be a negative thing.
I have another idea on how we could lure out this individual. If you could deliver the message, Akura.
What would that be?
Perhaps we should just do away with subtlety, and I could volunteer for murder.
You want him to kill you.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't unwelcome it, but like, if it would serve the town and help capture a criminal, then perhaps that would be a noble sacrifice.
Are you crazy?
I think we settled that question long ago.
Grandmother Bear, you can't do that.
I mean, she can.
I mean, we could. Do you want to be the bait? Willingly? But what if you do get hurt? No one else can help you.
Aaron, you
I
have to
can't-
understand, I've lived a very long and fruitful life. I
mean, the point is that we would be around to wait for him to get her.
That's
I mean,
true, but if something goes wrong, could any of us heal her? I mean, we do have a healer in town, so that's not the problem, actually.
I am skilled in medicine, but not in healing magic.
Yeah, she is the healer in town.
I mean, we would not
No,
be.
my parents are.
Do they live here?
Yes!
I thought you grew up as an orphan. Wait, that's the other character? Wait.
That's the other character!
Look, it's I'm having a hard time.
Halfling is the whole.
Okay, so you grew up in Dugan's Hole?
I grew up in Dugan's. I was born at a healer's hut.
Okay.
And my original parents kinda.
Look, those are
Put me there
informations
and my
that I
brother.
should know. Because I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's not a you problem, it's a me problem. I should have looked over your character sheet after you said that you finished writing it.
I did write something here, yeah. My tiefling father and little mom left me my train in the care of the healer who helped delivering us ever since I lived in this little colorful family in the town.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not finished, but that's like
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
okay, yeah. Alright,
can
let's...
be able to give Aaron.
I mean, but I think since the problem should be kept as low as possible, we should be ideally in the same hut, maybe hiding somewhere, even under the beds or whatever, but very close so that there's no chance of him just doing the job and getting away.
Well, I wouldn't want him to get away. That would be awful.
yeah, that was kind of the thing I thought, that if we miss the opportunity, you get very badly injured and no one can use healing magic.
Well, that's why I'm giving you this.
I mean,
berry.
kill, that's kind of his point,
Wait,
that he
what?
is killing people.
Wait, what are you giving us?
I'm just gonna give you this berry. If you feed it to me, it will bring me back from death.
She
Oh,
hands
that's
you a berry.
Huh?
I kind of expect if he's going around definitely killing people for his deity, he would make sure you're dead.
I'm
And
pretty
I-
sure that this berry won't solve a slit throat.
Or maybe
Or
your head
heart.
lying on the different corner of the room.
Didn't sound like he was dismembering the bodies. It sounded like he was keeping them wholesale.
Yeah, but
But also
an
definitely
icicle
making
through
sure
the
that you're
heart
dead.
is still too much for a berry, I think.
Yeah, you would have to pull the icicle out first.
She's
then
still dead.
building your heart for the person.
I trust your expertise. I am saying that this is an option if other options are exhausted.
Just use me as
Well,
bait.
We
I have
have the
an
option of definitely the way of getting him to kill someone else. There's a few ways we could go about trying to do that. We
I
could,
will not volunteer to be killed. I pretty
I
much.
mean, not even that. Even just how we talk to him that he would even take the job. Like if we just say, "Come here, kill me," I'm not sure that would work that well. Because why would he not just ignore that and think this is a trap?
How about we motion it to serve the Frostmaiden? That was his thing, right?
That's literally the first thing I suggested, and you disregarded it.
Me?
Everyone.
Do we know in character that he's associated with the Frostmaiden?
He killed
so
people that defy the sacrifices made to honor the Frostmaiden.
yes, that is the information that Rhiannon gave you of what because she was there with Hlyn, who offered to pay for his demise.
Yeah, given most of the victims died by ice or anything similar to that,
Yes.
it seems that he's at least thinking he's working in her.
Yeah. Hlyn.
Also, he has the stature of a normal human being and doesn't freeze to death, so
Yeah, that's also the very
maybe he
suspicious.
has the Frostmaiden's blessing.
Something along those lines.
But I
Maybe he just
feel
ate a
like
lot
we
of Brussels sprouts.
And also given if he has a blessing of Oriel, the Frostmaiden herself, we should be really careful how we approach this.
I mean, if we kill him, she will be angry.
If we manage to kill him.
that's also a thing.
I mean, if we don't manage to kill him, that probably means that he will kill us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how about you
If
feel
we do
about
not
it,
kill him,
but
it's not our problem anymore. Yeah.
I mean, death is temporary for me.
What?
Good
What?
for you.
Why?
Because elves reincarnate.
Cheating race.
It just takes the time. Sometime.
Death is temporary. Elf is eternal. Whoa.
Death was just setback.
With that,
Minor
honestly,
flesh
you would be
wound.
the best person to pick as a target if we go that way.
Yes.
I'm also a person that dies really fast since I'm a bit not armored.
Time is a human concept.
Then again, if he uses ice, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm not sure that matters that much.
I mean, I will snare. I resisted the cold, and I can resist a lot of damage so far.
Can you?
I generally want all of your input on this. What do you think the best approach might be? We have the order of challenging him directly to come find us and fight us, because like we know what he's doing, and basically just challenging him to a 1v1, more or less. I'm not sure how well that could work. I'm not sure how much he's going into hubris, how many people he would take with him, or if we just stand there and meet the whole group and just definitely die. We could give him another target either by challenging him to come kill someone, which I think might be the worst way to go about it. I think.
I still think we should just try to flatter and be like, hey, we want to join. Because this way we get his side of the story. He says that he truly is the bad guy.
I mean, if we bring him to come and murder one of us, I think we can be pretty sure he's the bad guy.
That's true. Also, who said he did the thing with the body? So You're gonna need to make sure. A moment.
Yeah, no problem.
In this case, this would basically be the way to make sure by bringing him in.
I mean, I understand that it seems like quite a big thing, but for me, it's kind of like, I'm at the end of my life anyway. Dying by ice in a quick and efficient manner.
I mean, the problem at first isn't even to pick who we tell him is gonna kill him. The first problem is how we gonna tell him in the way that he actually picks up the lead and does that. Impersonating Oriel might be one way. Again, I'm not that bad at impersonations, but still, it's
The
to
question
impersonate
is,
the goddess.
how does he receive his kill orders in the
I
past?
have no idea.
No one has an idea.
Yes. So this could be one way. Maybe he would even believe it. Maybe he would just completely ignore it.
I think it would be the best bet to do that, so. Like, let's say he usually gets it by letter. Then he would be used to getting it the letter. And if he suddenly hear the voice, it would be like a blessing, or like a God sent, a sign from above. That would be something very special. And if he does get it per voice all the time, he would be very used to it. So either way, it would be the better choice.
Are you suggesting that a godlike being sends letters?
No, I am suggesting that the godlike being is sending mental messages.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's why I suggested it.
Yeah, and the other thing would be that he just thinks is doing it in the guy's name and gets information from another organization. Either way, the deity thing is a better route. Does my character even know that?
Know what?
Can my character even say that with an intelligence of 8?
Probably with more stupider words.
It's totally fine if you're making plans on what to do, as
Okay.
long as they're not like, oh, I'm playing 4D chess with my intelligence of 8 against the enemy wizard. It's like, nah, it's cool.
Okay, great. Because I wasn't sure anymore. Like,
So I mean, Akur has established that he has the power to send a spell with magic that talks to him mentally. So yeah, that's totally fine to assume that this might be how to impersonate a god.
The question is, do we want to try something tonight or the morning?
I'm for tonight. Can try to sneak to the luggage if we want to.
Even if it is cold, the night is probably the best way to have him not bring along friends.
All right. You want to skip to the night?
Sure.
You guys
Anyone
ready?
still other suggestions or big reasons why impersonating Ariel the Frostmaiden would be a bad idea?
No, let's just do this. It's not like the deity might get.
It's obviously the
attention.
worst idea.
No, it's the most direct idea actually.
Yeah, that doesn't exclude it from being also the worst.
Like, even if what we want fails, maybe we get the attention of the deity herself. Wouldn't that be interesting? As the player, not the character.
At least it finally kicks off the plot.
Or kicks the table, kicks the party over the bucket.
Yeah.
Oh,
That also kicks over the
Look,
next
guys.
spot for the next campaign.
I'm ready for first session, the third.
I will not die. I'm eternal.
Are you
Indeed.
Doom?
All right, so
I'm
are
a
we doing
half
any
devil, so
preparations? I don't have any more objections to this plan.
If not, then night falls. It is dark outside. The snow has stopped, but you gained like good 20 centimeters that of like fresh powder snow that is covering the tracks of the stamped in paths inside of Dugan's Hole. In the morning, people will have to shovel it aside before they go about their day. But you know, people are used to it. They plan it in. Yeah, it is night outside and calm. You don't hear like much at all in terms of animals and such.
which is weird.
I mean, at least we see fresh tracks, if there are any.
That's true.
Yeah, but we also leave fresh tracks.
Well, you are the law. You are allowed to leave tracks wherever you desire.
I do whatever the fuck I want. What do you do?
I explore.
I'm
Best
waiting for
right
you
now
guys to do
might
stuff.
be taking a break.
Oof. All
Basically,
right.
middle of the session.
Sure.
Perfectly
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. Let's do that. All right, guys. We will take a break. I will mute the stream. We will be back in 5 or 10 minutes. Your choice.
Okay.
5, 10, 5?
And
Let's say 10.
Let's say 10, guys. We're back in 10 minutes.
Or are we?
Yes, we are. And we are back, guys. Sorry for the break, or, well, thank you for being patient. If you're still watching, either on YouTube or here on Twitch. Just double checking, okay, everything is unmuted. We are doing fine. Alright. So, your plan. They are at the north of the village. It is like good. Let's go to Dukensoul. What is the? Oh yeah. So at the end of Dukensoul, at the north, a little bit to the west, from the last town to a cluster of trees, it is about like 150 feet. You do not see it as it is very dark outside, and the clouds are oppressive to any sight. Do you guys have dark vision or light a torch?
I was about to say, do you want us to speak the traditional adventurous sentence that comes at this moment?
Dark
I don't
vision.
care. I have dark vision.
I have dark
How do
vision,
we
but
find out if they're dead? Oh, I have an idea. You enter a dark cavern. I have dark vision. I have dark vision. I have dark vision. Oh no!
You know who doesn't have dark vision?
Any bear. Yes.
It's okay. She's the
You
mage. She
just-
doesn't need the vision.
Lead me by the hand.
Sorry, grandmother.
Are you making funny jokes behind my back?
No.
No, we are making
No,
funny
directly
jokes
in
in front
your
of
face.
you.
Yeah, they were in front of you, looking at you while they make the jokes.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I suggest if Granny is definitely pulling us the mark.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really make sense for all of us to go to the camp and pull off whatever we're trying.
You are at the edge of the village. You see the slight glow of the campfire that is illuminating some of the trees. That is a little cluster.
I can make a light for us.
No. My suggestion would be for everyone to go back to Granny's hut, and everyone but Granny to be as invisible as you possibly can.
I can hide in a pile of snow.
And
So you'd
as
like me
close
to-
to her as you possibly can.
Don't hide in the
can-
pile of snow.
Well, I would then deliver the message and... Well, I know where you are. I could tell the rest of you. Or at least tell one of the group who can tell the rest.
It's good to me.
If it was successful, if I believe it was successful at least.
I think we still need more evidence.
I mean, given that I'm trying to bring him to murder someone, if this works, we don't need any more evidence. If it doesn't work, there's nothing that went really wrong. If it doesn't work and he doesn't jump it or is completely confused that he got a message to kill someone, nothing will come of it.
Alright, guys. Just to be clear, the plan is coerce Zephix to murder. If he complies, then you arrest him or like beat the shit out of him until he dies. To solve the problem. Because he tried to murder somebody.
Yeah.
That you're setting
Or
him
as a
up for.
compromise, beat the shit out of him until we can arrest him.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yeah, that does sound pretty good.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. That's usually bad.
Do we know any reason why this definitely wouldn't work?
I mean, except that it's like on the moral spectrum, questionable.
It is entrapment.
but
yeah.
it is a plan.
Not
A plan
really.
has been set.
I mean, it depends what I say.
Yep.
What I intend to say, what I can tell all of you, which isn't a problem, basically pose as Auriel and just say the old healer in the village, the very old female healer in the village, has broken the rules of Auriel. And take care of that.
All right.
Either he knows what is meant by that, or he has no idea what's going on. If he knows what's meant by that and comes for you, we know
Say
he is
healer.
guilty of all of this.
You say that's the person of the shrine, like that's we have another dead healer.
You could use my faith as like, this lady's a heretic.
Oh yes, that's true.
Oh wow! I actually do get a raid. People are watching the stream.
Oh shit.
Oh
wow.
shit!
People
Everybody, hi.
watching the stream.
Hello and welcome.
Who's
Let's
raiding
just fuck
you?
up our plan.
I don't
Okay.
know. But now people are watching you enact the plan. Oh wow! Yes.
The plan where we will hopefully not kill the grandmother bear.
Yes, we are doing the traditional adventuring, getting ourselves killed.
Or
You
getting
can
someone
use-
else killed.
We use someone as bait. That's the thing.
Yes. Well, let's continue debating.
All right. Who goes? Who is hiding? Who goes back to Bear's hut?
Hmm.
I mean, I go hiding in Beer's hut, so both.
Rhiannon, you're hiding in Bear's hut under the bed, lurking.
Can I not hide in the closet or something?
Under the bed
Yes,
sounds like
sure.
that.
You hide next to the brooms and the shovels.
I guess Bia will go to the shrine and get on her knees and start praying.
Fantastic.
I hope the shrine is near the closet.
Yeah, you kneel down at the two immaculate, like the spots on the wooden floor that are like pressed in and looks like on a lighter color. Yeah, your knees fit right in, just where they belong.
Small indentations.
Yeah, because you kneel so often at the exact same spot that it leaves a mark on the floor.
Oh, great mother who is in great heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy gain cometh.
Gains.
Your reach shall be delivered.
Your
And
lifts
please
shall
be gluten free.
The lifts shall be plentiful.
Let us not skip leg day.
Well, leg day is very important.
Are you done?
A core. What do you do? You are
wait a
like-
few minutes to make sure everyone of the party is in position, waiting, and hopefully very well hidden.
All right, yeah.
Also hide with Grandmother Bear. Because you said make sure she's safe.
Fantastic.
I can't just hide somewhere on the rafters of the shrine, the cabin.
Oh,
my-
yeah. You want to hide in the rafters? For sure.
With my bow.
You have enough time to climb up safely.
Okay.
All right. And with that, a core, you slowly approach a group of trees. I will need a stealth check from you until you can discern what you believe to be, where you believe Zephyr to be.
If I wanted to go technical here, the spell doesn't tell me that I need to see or recognize the person. I need to know where the person is.
Yes.
I need to point towards the creature and whisper a message. I don't even need to see him or technically know anything more than he's there. So if possible, I would like to stay at the furthest range of 120 feet that I can.
You can make the approximation of the distance to the
About
trees,
100 feet.
yes. So yeah, I think like let's imagine, right? There's a group of people. You point towards it and send a spell to one person that's inside. The spell will reach that person and not like get distracted by the group of people. So I think this is totally fine. Okay. You see the campfire, so the group of people are there for sure. You do not see Zefek or the individuals per se, but the silhouettes of sleds. You cast a spell. How does it look like? It's verbal, semantic, and material components. Are you using the instruments for your magic, or like how does this work with a bard? Do you have like the short piece of copper for the spell?
Basically, I could use a piece of copper or take an instrument as focus. In this case, I'm taking both, as one string of the lyre is basically just made out of copper.
Ooh, cool.
So I'm basically just raising the lyre to my face, and as I'm playing this one note, or this one string, which no one hears, I whisper into it. And I basically try to make my voice sound as hollow as possible and try to add somewhat of, if possible, reverb to the message. And basically just speak the words. Oh, is there the word limit I know?
Let's see what the spell says.
Definitely try to make it as concise as possible. I'm not trying to monologue there.
It's a small message, right? But there's like no word limit. It's like depends how much you can say in a round. But you know, if you want, you can like do it a few times after each other. As long as it's like outside of combat, it's fine.
Basically, try to get across to him as best as I can. My child. The old healer in Dugan's Hole. Her shrine is an affront to me. Do what you must. With the implication of, you can answer to this message. No. I hope he says anything as an answer.
Please leave a message after the beep tone. Beep.
I'm not saying anything. I hope he just says something.
You hear his voice. My mistress. She has not broken the law. Is she not paying the respects to you that you deserve? Please, I must be sure.
I would have hoped the shrine is in the front of me is enough of an explanation.
Oof. Is there silence, or are you...
Then... For a few seconds before then I say again, her rights break our rules. Yeah, that's all of it.
Okay. You
God
do
doesn't waffle around.
You do not get a reply. But would like you to roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion or deception?
Oh yeah, deception for sure. 100%.
I'm trying to impersonate a deity.
I think this one is like it's not too hard. All right. He does not question the magical voice speaking in his head.
Oh.
This is the... Let's see. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 10. And basically, as I hear no answer from him to that, I'm just trying to get back close to the hut, hide by myself, and definitely try to remove all traces that I made my way there.
Yeah, as you're like taking a moment, you realize there's no answer. You hear crunching on the snow that is like slowly getting closer. Yeah, you realize like somebody's moving, and it's definitely coming from the camp. With the lack of sounds happening in the soundscape, the crunching of snow, however, like it's very little, you know, but it's the only thing that you can hear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and while I'm making my way back, ideally send a message, if need be, to all of the rest of the party. I think he bought it.
It
Okay.
will, you guys will hear it when it is like 120 feet there,
All right.
which is like, you will get like a couple of rounds. You are sneaking. Let me think about this. You realize that like he's approaching the village quite like at a normal walking speed while you're sneaking. Do you want to keep like in front of him or like lurk for him to pass? There's a danger he might see you.
I would ideally want to stay in front of him and wait for him.
Wait for him to go past you?
Wait for him at the
With the others.
hut.
Yes.
While we're
Okay.
there, yeah.
All right. Roll me a stealth check. All right.
That's an 8.
So you will get in front of him, but he's going to be aware that he's not alone. As you like, you sneak away. You go past the building. Use the wall as a cover of the line of sight. But as you like brush against the wall, some of the snow like tumbles down towards and with a loud thud.
May I make a suggestion? You are the law. You can just make a nightly patrol.
True.
Yeah, but that's still gonna make him suspicious.
Yes.
Either that I was talking to him or that I'm a possible witness to him maybe committing a murder. So I'm gonna try to use... Can I do that?
So what is I will also do a thing, but tell me what you want to do. Like you know, you have like the hairs on the back of your neck standing up as you realize of the that you might have been spotted.
Shit, prestidigitation can't do that much there.
Okay.
There's also the issue of snow prints.
As Zefek reaches the village, he appears to go like away from where you're going. He doesn't appear to like walk directly towards the hut. You lose sight of him. What do you do?
I make my way still to the hut now, definitely trying that no one's noticing me and that I'm as silent and as stealthy as possible.
The village.
More than being fast.
The village is asleep. You reach the hut. You don't see any disturbance there, so you think you have gotten here first. You do hear like, "I gain cometh" from inside.
Great.
And I step back into the snowman I just stepped out of last time.
Okay.
And he walks right past you.
Yeah, the snow covers. It goes up. Whoop, covers your front.
Two holes for the.
I mean, if you want, you can like ram something against the wall and have the snow from the roof cover you.
I mean, that might basically, with prestidigitation, just getting wind to blow off the snow from the roof. Basically, just reach up through.
Okay. Yeah. You are stuck inside of snow. It looks weird, but you managed to like cover yourself whole. And with that, let's see. You do send your warning message. Who gets the message, Akor? You have to pick a person.
I think. Would I have time to send it to more than one person?
If you want to repeat the message, yes.
Ideally, then, if I have time, I would repeat it to everyone.
You would? Or you would not?
Yep.
Oh,
I
okay.
would.
Okay, yes. Gotcha. Alright, yeah. You repeat the message. All of you hear the voice of Akor in your head with a slight echo. Because it's magical. And with that, you wait tense for something to happen. Time passes. Couple of minutes. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. And then 20.
And then she's dead.
At this point, Akor, you hear footsteps in the snow crunching. As you realize Zephic is sneaking about, trying to hide himself. But with the fresh snow, every step leaves behind a small crunch. He is not going in from the front. You believe it to be from the back. What do you do?
Through the broom closet.
Everybody who's
As
inside,
he's
like,
going in, I approach from the front.
okay. Everybody from the inside, as you're like being silent, you hear the crunches as well of somebody approaching. Like as if like somebody would walk past the building, but stop by the window. As I rolled really badly for a stealth check to avoid getting caught. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's a 5.
Is someone there?
Granny Bear, you turn. You see a shadow.
I use a bonus action.
Okay, but you see a shadow. A crouched figure sitting in your window frame. Your shutters pushed aside. Like squatting on his feet as he jumps into the building.
Is it Gollum?
Oh, please come in, come in.
One step by step
Must be
approaching
Gollum.
you as he holds out his hand. And you, the fire. I don't know, like, do you have a lamp in here lit, or like several candles, or like an oil lantern, or is it like a campfire?
Have like a stove fire, I think.
Okay. A flickering stove fire illuminates the face of a Zephic Caltro. Now I think let me show you again his beautiful appearance.
Yes. If
He
you wouldn't
stands
just
there and he says, "Yes, I have come to finish a prayer."
A prayer, you say? Well, I'd be very happy to help.
Tell me, who do you worship?
They will gesture to the shrine. I've dedicated my life to worshipping the Grain Mother, the one who brings the wheat to the fields.
You see the icy blue eyes in his sockets. that in this darkness, they are eerily discernible. Like you're looking at what's the word? At a hunting animal in the dark that's looking at you.
I've seen those eyes before in a vision.
You know what I just noticed? We should have made a signal when to strike. I mean,
Ideally, it would be before the guy stabs her.
Indeed. Then I shall finish my prayer. And he extends his hand to the right, and inside of his hand immaterializes a shiny blue longsword.
I think that's a
out of
pretty good sign.
icicles.
So I would now like to use a bonus action to cast a spell, Hail of Thorns, and then strike him with my bow.
All right. Let me give me a second, real quick. Are you level 2?
Yes.
Hey, are you guys all level 2?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep,
Oh,
give us
okay.
a level.
I was just thinking, like, if you're still level 1 or 2. Okay. Yeah. All right.
So,
Oh, I see. I was confused who raided us, but the guy who did changed his name. But now I recognize it.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. He's a friend. I made a commissioner for him.
how do I do this spell? Do I need to roll something?
Are you sure you want to cast this one?
It's a conjuration spell. The next person that gets hit that I attack gets attacked by. Wait. No, I will not use the spell. It's good that you just said that.
Yeah, Hail of Thorns is an AoE. Inside, that's.
Yeah, let's not use an AoE.
Oh yes, let us use an AoE and let's use the chunky sword by rules from
Hey,
Shadowrun.
let's stab the whole party at the same time. Why
I
not?
think it would make this shrine look much cooler.
I think it would make this shrine kind of thorny.
It would
With
be
beer
so
in it,
out
the
of
shrine is already
character.
horny enough.
It would be that out of character. It's not the smartest person.
The game mother approves of the horns.
Of the
Let
song.
the horn flow through you.
No, so I need to attack with my longbow. So what was it? I just click on the thingy,
So
right?
you pull your longbow, and we hear like the tensing of the string, like.
It's
And,
not that loud, actually.
We will find out if you hit or not. How loud it was.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that the noise that the arrow makes when hitting him or the floor is a lot louder. Sadly, we don't have advantage. Oh! Question. Does he know that she's there?
We will find out if she hits or not. She gets advantage. He doesn't suspect anything. He suspected to have avoided you. So let me. If you can, pull your character tokens in here.
You just said that I have advantage. Then that's
Yes,
a
that
natural
you have a
20.
critical
That's a
hit.
crit.
Yes. This is a crit.
What was it again? I have to roll another.
No, you can
You
just
just,
click on the
press
longbow
the button.
button at the bottom.
I just broke my UI.
So
Wait, what?
you have 24 and 26, and underneath it says 150 feet and longbow. Click at longbow. All right, so it rolled your advantage 2d8. You rolled a 2 and a 1, and you get +4, which is 7.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying to. Granny Bia, are you on this map?
It's a 7, but it's not with a critical hit.
I dragged this on because I figured you were going to make us do a combat.
Like, I forgot how critical hits were.
All right.
It's already
You
rolled.
roll a critical hit makes you roll all involved damage dice twice.
So, okay, so
Okay.
the longbow does 1d8, and it doubles the die with a crit. So you rolled 2d8, but sadly you rolled a 2 and a 1, which is
You rolled shit.
yeah, which is
I
bad.
rolled shit. Oh,
You-
what a
you
would-
shame.
If you had the reworked house rule sharpshooter speed, you could re-roll both dice, no? I think.
Yes.
But you don't.
Which is
But
a
you don't.
shame.
Don't try to make her use sharpshooter. I mean,
Not yet. Not yet.
all right.
One
The arrow
day.
flies through the sky. I think it's like he notices something is wrong and like looks at the direction as a core like bursts through the door, and he's like, huh? And you launch the arrow. You do hit his back, but it doesn't penetrate through his ribcage, and he like stumbles forward as it's caught in his vest. So, ah! And with that, combat has started. Now I will open up this turn order field. You click on your character, select it, and then you click the initiative button. While you have your token selected, this will put your token into this turn order.
Where's my token?
You rolled very high.
Yeah.
So let's see. You
1,
don't have a
2,
token yet.
3.
I'm
Yes.
pulling your character in. Right now you're this blue man.
This blue man. I think that's your token before.
Yeah, if you have a token, then on your character sheet, you can add a default token onto the character sheet. Or if you upload a picture, it will
Okay.
use the picture as a token.
I will.
Okay.
Picture.
And
I
with
will
that,
do this picture thing later.
let's see. Let's-
Initiative. Oh. That's slow.
Maybe this house is a bit too big, but I don't know. This is fine.
It's a big shrine.
Big
Lots of
time.
space. The campfire is the shrine for sure. Just imagine an awesome shrine in the middle. Zephyr. Oh yeah, everybody rolled. Fantastic. Descend. Oh, it's Zephyr's turn. Zephyr says,
No.
I am still in the closet.
"What is this? A ruse?"
No, please kill me.
It's a trap.
It's trapped. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to read the part that explains his how he feels about murdering you in cold blood.
Knew it.
Yeah, he says he will smirk and says, I saw you're more devious than I thought. The Winter Maiden will be happy to see you dispatched. He says Frostmaiden. Frostmaiden. And he will
Okay.
run towards you and use his incredible ice longsword with both hands to attack you twice.
Oh my.
Now tell me, does a 16 hit?
It does not, because Granny Beer is swole.
Oh wow, really? Shit.
Because Granny Bear.
She's
is
wearing
also
chainmail
really
under her dress.
Surprise, mother trucker!
Alright.
To Granny Bear.
My first thought would have just been as Sefek is standing behind her. Who do you worship? Just for Beer to turn around, the mother of games. Swole arms, punch him in the face.
Ah!
It would be funny if she had a strength like of 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Let me just double check if I have advantage. No, I do not. I don't think I do. Unless you're still
You can't kill
kneeling. But I don't think so. Yeah, no, he made his intentions clear. The second attack is a 10. Which means you block both of his attacks.
With her small biceps.
Alright. And you see on him, he reaches back after assailing you and pulls out the arrow sticking out of his skin with a yank and throws it aside. Your friends shall not protect you. I need to do some stuff real quick. Alright. And with that, it's Akur's turn. Akur.
I look at
Pretty
Sefek,
not
and as I walk up to him, I start whispering a melody that no one but him can hear,
Ooh.
and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Alright.
No, that'll make him run away.
But he gets 2 opportunity attacks, as I ideally also take out my rapier.
Dissonant Whispers is a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
A 22. So does he take no damage or half damage?
Half
He
damage.
takes half.
Okay, rounded down, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's 4 points.
4 points of damage. Yeah, you see some effects. But he seems to like shrug it off. It does not appear to be very effective on him. He looks at you with an eye of recognition. So it was not a Frostmaiden? Trickery. I see. Erwin, what are you doing?
I stick to being up there and poking him with arrows.
Alright. Unicorn, why is your character facing in the wall?
Because I'm still in the closet.
Through the closet. Why?
Get out of the closet.
Okay, I'm an elf. There. I said it.
Don't be so pushy towards the elves. They're
Oh, it's such a shame I do not do a critical hit with a 19.
You throw your short sword at him?
Did I? The one.
You're still up on the shrine, so
You throw your longbow at
damn it.
him.
no, she shoots her. She shoots herself with the longbow.
Ah, fuck! Not again.
Not again. At least it did not take damage.
All right, so we are using the first die, and just so that it is said, when we roll wrongly, we still use the first roll that we do. Like if you roll you want to do persuasion, but you click the intimidation button, we will use the roll that's on intimidation and just change the calculus needed. So it is
Okay.
still a 19 plus 6, which is a hit.
Oh, okay.
Click on longbow to roll for damage. Oh wow! Oh yeah, no, yes, oh sure, 12 damage.
Damage.
It's incredibly successful.
Hey there, target.
And with that, it's Granny Bear's turn.
Granny Beer is going to lunge at Sefik, and she is going to try and grapple him.
I first understood she's going to lunge.
Did
I'm
I
not
cut
sure.
off?
Is he trying to fight it or jump into his sword?
Please kill me.
What's the difference?
He's pulling the darkness from Konosuba.
Oh.
Yes!
He's-
Slay me, attack me, hurt me, yeah.
Well, it would only be funny if he doesn't manage to do it.
And the problem is, every
She's
time you
gonna-
try, you gain a level up, so it becomes impossible to kill Granny Bear.
She's gonna try and pull him into a death hug.
Alright, do roll me, I think this is an athletics check.
Yep.
He will try to limbly dodge you. Oh no. You hug him. I rolled a 4. I rolled a 2 plus 2, which is 4.
Please don't go.
You're my child.
He has a sneer on his face, like, ugh. As you hug him, you realize his body is sub-zero cold.
Finish him.
Rhiannon.
Well-
Zedek has been inconvenienced. You don't see anything that's going on. To you, it's like mumbling, slash.
Well, I will burst out of the closet now,
Alright,
and I will
You got
I
out
will
of the
inconvenience him a bit more. I hope, at least.
the closet doors creaks open.
And I fall out with a broom on my head.
Yeah, you have
No.
broom hair.
Please don't make me have broom hair. That looks stupid.
Yeah. He looks
Why are you
shocked
the
in your
comic relief
direction.
character?
It's like, yeah, he's very confused why this is a whole party. Like, who
Like,
are
why is there
you?
not a person?
Is he asking me who I am?
No, but that's like the look on his face. Like, who even are you?
He was expecting just an old woman in a shed, basically.
Well,
Yeah.
he has an old woman in the shed with 3 other people trying to backstab
like-
him in the butt.
Yeah, I think he's pretty annoyed because there's this old lady that grappled him. And
Okay, anyway,
now
I
he
will
gets stepped on.
stepping sting his butt. I will punch him in the guts from 30 meters away. Feet.
Okay.
It's out of 30 feet, right? Yes.
How do you
Yes.
punch him 25 feet?
I pull my fist back and then make it a punching emotion in his direction, as it is followed by swirling grayishness that will punch him in the gut.
Fantastic.
Magic is awesome.
Does a 17 hit? And a 17.
It hits. He does not wear any armor. He's wearing his clothes and a vest. So, yes, you strike him for 3 necrotic damage.
No, he has to make a DC 13 con save.
A 13.
Yes.
He did not expect that the old woman would fight back. So
No, but you don't need to make an attack roll.
Oh, right. I don't need to make an attack roll. It's a save. Why does it have an attack roll attached then?
And with
Maybe
that,
because you added it as an attack and it just...
No, the character sheet automatically added it as an attack, so
Oh, then because roll 20 can sometimes just be stupid.
yes. So it's just a DC 13 con save for him.
wait, it's no damage?
Does he make the save?
Yes.
Oh, then he takes no damage. Then nothing happens, basically.
So your punch reaches him, but it's not focused. Like when it reaches him, it's not focused enough to get into his body and siphon his energy.
It dissipates too early.
Yes. Like it ploofs away when it reaches his strong abs. So it's a new turn 2. Do you guys want to play through one more turn or stop it here and pick up the fight next session?
I would like to stop it here because I also still need to shower and go to bed.
Aww.
I'm happy to pause here. It seems like we've got a nice cliffhanger.
All right. As he has been hurt and attacked, he stands there and he will proclaim, "Oh, the Frostmaiden is not pleased at all at this blasphemy." And you see the wounds on his body slowly close. And that's where we end the session for tonight.
He's a troll! Kill him with fire!
I mean, even if he isn't a troll, I think fire would be a bad idea.
Yeah,
All right.
we did not. Yes, we just throw him into the fireplace.
And with
Burn
that,
him.
we have a proper cliffhanger for when it's his turn. And beats the shit out of grandmother.
No,
I mean,
reshot.
currently, it's kind of the other way around.
We
Yeah.
shall see. We will do the beating.
In gains we trust. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Like, thank you for the raid. I got like 6 followers out of this. This was awesome. Oh man,
Stop tooting your horn.
No, I'm why? I'm not tooting. I'm just
Thank
very
you for
happy.
watching.
Like the
Better be
animation,
happy.
the animation worked and everything. I'm sorry for interrupt. Yeah, outros. Do you guys want to say or add anything? Feel free to chill or advertise for your Twitter or anything you want.
Well, I would say thank you for watching. I hope to see you. Well, I don't see you. Have you experienced our craziness next time? I don't have a Twitter, a Facebook, or anything at all.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for watching.
Join us next time.
Yeah.
Where we continue
Let's
to
have
go
fun
on
next
our complete insanity, which we might survive or not. We'll see.
in
Where we
solitaire.
try to not kill Grandmother Bear, who actually does want to have a death just outside of her bed.
Can you give us secondary character sheets just in case?
Of course.
I do have what's his face as a backup, maybe.
Oh yeah.
The Ganassi
Just
warlock guy.
It is possible. Yeah, for sure. All right.
I
Yeah,
would
then
just
I would definitely love a backup character.
Well,
I would just play her twin brother.
so
You killed my sister.
Who even are you?
I am Granny Blair, her twin.
Eddie Blair.
Yeah,
Who's just 4 years younger?
it's like Bear, but instead she follows the goddess of beauty. And so she doesn't eat anything at all and is like gaunt as fuck. Like anorexic.
I see.
Instead
Please
of being
don't.
swole. Alright. So, jokes aside, I'm Sonalar. Thank you guys for joining. If some people are still at the end, feel free to actually follow us on Discord and, say hello. I have a general chat if you can talk. The players deign to choose themselves if they wish to talk back, but I will be there at least. Posting I see my Discord link doesn't work in my description, so I'm just posting a link for now. And yeah, we will be back next Friday for Icewind Dale, but you can find me this Sunday to stream Baldur's Gate. and follow our adventures as we go to hell and back. Well, I just bring them to hell. They have to get down. They have to get back by themselves.
I will illuminate hell with my sunlight.
Oh, don't worry. We already have a son. Yeah. All right. And with that, I'm letting go of my players. See you guys in 2 days.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.